So if you guys have watched any of my prior videos on channel, you'll know that aside from photo, video gear, and even just technical gear, it's kind of weird, but I've always had an obsession with having good backpacks and good storage in general. I used to do a lot of traveling. Anytime I was out and about, I always brought a good backpack or storage solution with me because I think it's very essential that you stay organized, know where everything is, especially if you're working and you're on the go. Even outside from professional work, as a father now, I have to bring a lot of stuff with me just in case, my kid is having problems. So, that means I gotta pack diapers, that means I gotta pack extra clothes, that means I gotta pack baby formula. And of course, I still have to have a little bit of my technology and stuff there too for emergencies. That includes power banks, chargers, things that I'm gonna need when I'm out and about. And throughout my years of just going through multiple backpacks, duffel bags, I've come across a lot of bad ones and I've come across a bunch of good ones. So because I have an obsession with backpacks and I've been talking about bags quite a bit on my channel along with all my tech gear, Neo Smart reached out to me and was like, hey, would you be interested in reviewing one of our backpacks? They were kind enough to send me a bag to test out and review. Now, even though they did send this to me, it's gonna be an unbiased review. I just wanna let you guys know that beforehand. I think I've built a pretty solid audience with people who trust what I have to say. And again, I'm not like the most popular person on YouTube whatsoever. I just review things that I like. I just talk about stuff that I like, and I just hope that people find it helpful. And I've just been lucky enough to have brands like Neo Smart send me stuff to review and, use for my everyday use case scenarios. I'm allowed to do whatever I want to it, talk about it whichever way I want to. They have no say and no input on it, except for the fact that they just sent me the bag and was just like, hey, check it out. Let us know what you think. So yeah, this bag's gonna get judged pretty critically based on my prior experiences with other bags. They just sent me this and you guys are gonna get a real-time unpackaging of whatever they did decide to send me. Let's check out the bag. And so far, ooh, a lot of tape. Ugh. Oh, shoot, almost lost the bag. A little pouch fell out, so they gave me a black pouch here. I don't know what's in there, but I'm curious. Ooh, look at that. Now, I don't know if you guys are into fashion. Usually when you get a little zip up like this, that usually means that there's a nice product on the inside. Anything that is premium usually comes in a nice package like this and is usually zipped up in order to keep the items inside nice, safe, and fresh. So far, I'm liking the packaging. It feels very premium already, and let's see what's in the actual bag. Okay. Ooh. So far, very solid. I like it so far. It's got a little hard shell to it. Smells fresh too, like it just came out the lab. So yeah, so far, I like the bag. This is something that feels very premium, like the zippers. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the zippers are nice and tight. There's already a lot of inserts. My first impression on it so far is this is a pretty solid bag. Let me see what the price tag is. Wow, so this bag currently retails for $239 USD, and it feels like it. This feels like one of those bags that are in one of those high-end fashion stores, but I'm gonna give you guys a different perspective, and let's actually just open up the bag from a top-down view, and then that way you guys can see all the contents that are actually inside of here. So yeah, give me 1 second, I'm gonna reset up, okay? Okay, so now I got my little station set up and I figured I'd check out the contents of this bag in real time with you guys and try a new format for a change. So yeah, whatever you guys are gonna see here is the first time that I'm seeing everything and the contents within this bag itself for the first time too. So yeah, without much ado, let's kind of get straight to it. I was kind of wondering what was in this bag. Only one way to find out, right? Which is to actually open the bag. Oh, cool. I'm assuming this is to strap the bag down. Probably should have checked out the manual, huh? Okay, so it looks like additional backpack straps. I always start from the back, as crazy as that sounds, but yeah, I always kind of check things out that way. Oh, cool. So it's nice they kind of padded this up so it doesn't get damaged. So let's kind of toss that out the way. So this is cool. It's a luggage strap. If you guys seen any of my videos prior, I think it's a cool addition that a lot of bag companies now are now including these luggage straps. These are very handy, especially if you're gonna be traveling a lot and you could put it right on top of your carry-on luggage. So it's great to see companies like Neo Smart right here include luggage straps. I think it's not practiced enough. I think it seems to be more of an emerging thing with newer bag companies. Really neat of them to put that here. This is a nice padding too. Not hard shell, but it's padded enough so that way your stuff's protected. So that's great to see. It's also nice that they included all these little buckles here, or these little loops here so you can put stuff in. Oh, look at that. It's even got a pocket, so that's good in case you want to hide stuff, or not hide, but put stuff away so you don't forget, like, you know, little tools, cards, IDs. It looks like that'll fit in there. I am gonna cut these open without destroying the straps, obviously. You know, just to free these up. I'm assuming these are, yep, straps. Oh, this is nice. So this is the first time I've seen something like this. Shoulder straps, when you have the adjustable ends here, they tend to just hang loose. So it's kind of cool that they created this little loop back here, so that way this end piece doesn't just dangle around. It's interesting. I never thought about that, which is gonna take a little bit of adjusting to get used to, but I like it. I hate it when my shoulder straps are like flapping around everywhere, so it's very nice of them to include such a thoughtful feature here. Oh, that's interesting. So you would slide this up to give it some leeway, and you pull this up to extend it. And if you want to shorten it back down, I'm assuming it's the reverse idea, which is, oh cool, you bring it down and then you pull the strap down. Okay, cool. That's pretty nice. A unthought of feature that I never thought I'd need, but now that I see it, I can't unsee it. So I hope they include it on more backpacks. And nice, neat little loops here. If you want to put keychains, if you want to decorate, if you want to tie important things into here, that's what all these little loops are for. I'm very impressed so far. The shoulder straps seem very well solid too. Nice padding here. It's very thick, so that means it's not going to hurt to carry for a long time. I'm very impressed so far. Again, it's got a nice little pocket in here. Padding's good here. I don't think I missed anything from this front. The top strap, you have a little bit of a leather here to kind of just keep it guarded and make it feel more and look more premium. Very solid too. I'm pulling on it pretty hard and it's not budging. It looks like there are no seams sticking out, so that's always something I look for too. Cheap bags have a lot of bad seam. It feels like they put a little bit of quality control into it to make sure that the bag is just very well built. There's even a pocket in here. Jeez, I love it. See? More pockets, more pockets. So this one's pretty deep. Now you just have additional compartments to just store stuff, which is always a great plus in my opinion when you have options to play with when it comes to storage solutions. Bottom here, nice and padded too, so that way you can stand the bag up like this without it tipping over. Now let's check out the sides here. I'm gonna start taking off the plastic. They put a lot of plastic and wrapping from the packaging standpoint to make sure this bag doesn't get beat up during transit. So I already appreciate that. Side compartments here. This is nice. You can basically put a water bottle in here. You can store more things in here. So yeah, just additional storage, which is great. The zippers are very solid. As you guys can see here, low effort. I don't have to fight with the zipper, which is always a plus. It feels very premium on the inside here. If you guys can see that, there's already padding in here. Everything feels really nice, very weather sealed. So yeah, I like it a lot. And even right here, if you guys can see that, they even put little air holes in here. So that way, whatever you put in here doesn't smell. And then over on this side right here, more packaging. I like it, see, because that means they're being overprotective, which is great. Last thing you want to do is get a bag that's pretty beat up. Let's check this out. Okay, see? So that other side seems to be made for more water bottles, and this side is just additional storage, because as you can see, the material over on this side is more like a weatherproof material, and this side is for more like just additional storage. You can obviously put a water bottle or, you know, whatever you want into this. I like it when there's a pocket on either side, because then it gives you more room to store. Some backpacks only come with one. Now let's actually check for more compartments here. So I don't see any more additional pockets in here, which is fine. Just to kind of give you guys another rundown again, the outside here is very solid. It's very padded. It's made with, I believe, a waterproof material. I like waterproof stuff because in New England, you never know what the weather is going to be like. The buckles here are all metal. All of this is leather stitched. This is, I believe, let's check out their website here. So according to NeoSmart, the outside of it is nylon fabric, polyester, vegan leather, and Hapalon. I don't know what that is, but that sounds pretty fancy, so I'm assuming it's good material. And the inside is 100% polyester, which is great because that means it's not gonna smell. If you decide to put food, sweaty gym clothes, whatever it is, it's not gonna smell. Oh, this is cool. It has a magnetic buckle and all the zippers are YKK anti-slip zippers and waterproof, which is nice. So now we're gonna test out this lock. Oh. Okay, see, I'm gonna do that again. Oh, snap, that's pretty cool. So you literally just, I'm gonna do that in slow-mo. You literally just pull this lock. Oh, look at that. The bag is open. That's so nice. I've never had magnetic locks. I know, very silly things to get excited about, but magnetic locks are pretty cool. If you could just pull it right off like that. And yes, in case you guys are wondering, this is a top roller backpack. Right off the bat, let's check out these pockets first. Yeah, another small pocket, nothing crazy or distinguishable to really talk about. Now let's actually look at the side here. Okay, so more storage, again, more storage, which is always a plus. I love having additional storage. As annoying as it is to rip off all this plastic, it's also a big plus because again, it means they were very thoughtful in the process and they wanted to make sure you got a premium delivery and nothing was itched or destroyed along the way. So this almost feels like I'm pulling out a Burberry or Louis Vuitton bag, which is crazy because it still smells very premium as I'm over here fighting with this plastic to come off of the zipper. Let's get all that out the way. Let's zip this back up. So that's cool. One zipper here, one zipper here. Very solid zippers, very solid straps. I like it, I like it, I like it. Oh snap. There's content in the bag. Let's see what's in there. I bet you it's just an airbag. Puffing it out. Yes, it is. That's cool, see? So any bags that I ever bought don't even have airbags. I never even thought of this from a packaging standpoint because it helps keep the shape of the bag and keeps it from getting damaged along transit. Very thoughtful packaging. Again, this is stuff that you don't really see for this price point. Let's see if anything else is coming out. Okay, obviously the smelly bag keeps it from getting nasty, but this bag goes deep. I don't know if y'all can see it from up there. I'm trying to figure out the best way to show you guys. But yeah, I can stick my entire fist in here. I know, before y'all start making the crazy jokes, I'm just trying to show you guys how much space you have in here. You can fit a lot of crap in here. Whoa, almost cut myself here. Hello. Oh, okay. Okay, I was worried for a second because I'm like, this bag goes really deep and there has to be a way to open it without having to stick my hand in there and not knowing what's in there because, you know, your boy tends to put stuff away that he forgot about. They have a zipper right here that you can just pull back and voila, you now see the inner contents of the bag, which is what I said, a lot of bag. It almost feels like a mini duffel bag, which is crazy. And if you guys can see up here, the zipper that was in the bag gives you quick access to whatever's in here. Everything in here is exactly what they said. It's a polyester. So if you want to put smelly gym clothes in here or I don't know, whatever you want to pack in here, it helps dry up very quickly. So far, I am very, very impressed with this bag. I don't think I'm ever going to get enough of this magnetic clip. Look at that auto lock. I love it. Okay, now let's see if it still holds up to the stand up on its own. Wow, see, even without the airbag, it still sits up on its own. Sorry, another piece of plastic was driving me nuts. Oh, I didn't even realize that. If you guys can see it on that camera, or maybe it's better on this one, this is a magnetic lock. Basically, once you stash all the stuff that you want in here and you close up the lid, it just automatically magnetically locks. Automatically magnetically locks. You can just pull it apart and then close it back and it just auto snaps, which is really neat. I know I say that a lot, but I get very excited over these kind of things. You know, when you run into a good backpack that's well made, I don't know how someone just cannot be impressed with it. This is so far a very nice and good and great solid bag. Even if I ended up paying $200 for this and Nail Smart didn't send this to me and I bought this with my own hard-earned money, because that's how I usually do things anyway. I buy 90% of my stuff that I even put on this channel, as you guys can see back here. I would not be disappointed at all with the purchase because I think this is well worth it. So far, the content is very, very premium. Like the bag is made with great stuff. I feel like I'm putting on an expensive backpack. It smells good, it feels good. This to me makes a great everyday carry-on bag. It makes a great camera backpack. It makes a great professional bag, and it looks sleek. Like it looks like an everyday casual backpack. It says it's able to hold up to 23 to 25 liters worth of stuff. It weighs 1,280 grams, which is lightweight. It's 18 inches in height. 12 inches in width and 7 inches in diameter. Oh, it's Cordura. That's why it's nice and fancy. You can stick a laptop up to 16 inches. Must I say any more? If you're in the market for another backpack, I can't recommend anything else cool than this. Again, I'm a bag enthusiast. I get excited when I wear and test out good backpacks, and I'm gonna be using it more. I hope you guys found this video helpful. I hope you guys found it meaningful. I hope it helped you make a decision on your next backpack purchase. And if you are planning on purchasing this bag, please do use my affiliate link down below, as it will help me grow out this channel and put a little bit of money in the piggy bank and just support this small business of mine and help keep this channel running. What you saw was a real-time unboxing, opening, and checking out of the bag in real time. So you're getting real reactions from myself. If my reactions don't say much, I don't know what will. So with that being said, until next time, this has been your boy Fong over here, and I'm gonna go put some stuff in this bag. So peace, y'all.